First is Shepsky. Boom! You got it, brother. My man. Sorry about that, man. My goodness, like it just stopped. It's the second time that happened today, everybody. Lady Bex, thanks for being here. And guess what, everybody? I'm live on everyone's channel right now. I'm live on my channel. I'm live on Greek's channel. I'm live on Kryptonian's channel. I'm live on NR Legends channel. Okay. I'm live on Handicapped and Hot. I'm live on Handicapped and Hot. I'm live everywhere right now. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on Twitter. I'm live on Rumble. The whole kit and caboodle. It's just brutal, right? Numero uno. Assume it. There's no humor in it. You guys, everyone's going to come back. Everyone's coming back. Let's get back in here. We had 220 people, 225 people watching before. So we should get the numbers back up and then we'll continue on. We still have some time to go here. Lady Bex, yes, we do have some time to go. I don't know what happened to Mrs. Worldwide. Let me go get her. Let me see what the heck she's doing, bro. I'll be right back, guys. Like 30. Live up the channel. What's up, everybody? Everybody. Kryptonian, we're live on Kryptonian right now. We're live on Kryptonian's channel since we had to start it all over again. We had this started all over again. I just decided, you know what? Let's go live on NR's channel, live on Kryptonian's channel, live on Greek's channel, live on everybody. We're hot. We're live everywhere. Live everywhere. Kryptonian, your thoughts on today's events? the mishaps that keep on happening. I don't know how that happened. I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even notice it until they mentioned it. I don't know how long we were offline, but
probably only like a minute. I mean, because I'm always looking at it. I could see that red live, and I didn't see not until you said it. But it was.
I'm excited. It's cool to see all the people jumping online with us, man. That's just, I love crypto. You know, we're meeting people we've never would have.
Yeah, we'll be back up to 200 in like just a few minutes here. Let's go real quick before you go into your thoughts. I just want to recognize who's here, who's come back right away. Shevsky came in first. Oh no, we lost Kryptonian.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Jay Legend is back. Lady Bex is back. Jaime Garcia Prieto is here. There goes Jay Legend. UK Shevsky, Frame City Media, Samantha, Sharon Sabari has come back. Mihai Loves APY says is back. Lady Bex, there goes Stan Williams, who was here. Razmataz came back. So did Rush 2017. Vulcan Dell is here. Biz Entertainment, thanks for being there, my brother. Back in the place. Nava is here. Backstage right now. You need to. I need to send you a new link, my brother. So let me just put that in the chat right now for everybody. Nava, you need to click on this link now because it's a new stream. Okay, new stream is coming in right now. This is that's the click. That's the link. Okay. There goes Milky. Miss Love is here. Big Ray, SA is here. Afternoon all. Miguel is here. John Cano. Let me see. Pietro Savastano is there. Jason is there. There he goes. Garrick Bro is here. Richie McLaughlin is here. Says, okay, I thought it was my $1,000 phone that failed. Imagine what can happen launching a blockchain. Keep patient, people. Love your enthusiasm. Dan P. There you go. And we've got Chris Cruz back. Everybody's coming back. Everyone's going to be here soon to continue on with what we were going to say. Listen, let's just continue on with what we were talking about. Everybody will come back eventually. Still, we've got 81 people already back. So, Kryptonian, you were going to talk. We've got these fantastic. Oh, look, there goes the Greek DeFi guru who's joining us. How about that, everybody? Chris Cruz, Nava, since I had to start the stream up, I went on everyone's channel. We're on live now on Kryptonian's channel and our Legends channel. We're live on the Greek DeFi Guru channel. I wish I had Chalk's channel. We would be live on her channel as well. It's just, you know, since we had to start all over, why not? Let's just do it. Everybody's channel's up. But Kryptonian, you were going to say something, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry I didn't interrupt.
Yeah. Before you ended the live, you know, on everybody, I guess you got tired of everyone else talking. I don't know. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, man. No, what I was just saying was, it's so exciting to see everybody from different parts of the world here all coming together for one project, and that's going to be Vulcan, right? So I'm so bullish about this. I mean, this is going to impact so many people across the world. I don't know if you guys have heard of my story about the Seifu alone, how I had some very, very close friends of mine, damn near family. Their lives were completely changed because of Seifu and the rebasing. And I only talked about it once. I don't like to talk about it a lot because they don't want the attention. But that's what Seifu did. Now we're moving into a blockchain that I think is going to do the exactly same thing. And I think there was a comment earlier, and someone was talking about, they missed. They wish they had they didn't miss the opportunity to sell or whatever with Seifu. But what I love about this project and what the team has done and involving into a blockchain is you had an opportunity in Seifu X. Now they're giving you another opportunity with Vulcan. So what projects do that? You know, there's not a lot of them that will do that. So you haven't missed the opportunity. It just got delayed a bit. Now here you are. You're going to have another opportunity to capitalize on this. So that's what I'm very excited about. Many people that felt they missed out, but then they have the opportunity to kind of hit the reset button and not miss out again. This could be the next Bitcoin, guys. So you should be very bullish about that.
Imagine it being something like Bitcoin. My goodness, what would that be like if it was in the 20,000s and then even 50,000s and whatever? I mean, Bitcoin. I mean, listen, I'm right there with you, Chris Cruz. When you said that you were taking all of your profits and putting it into Bitcoin, I expect Bitcoin to get to over $1 million. The Greek DeFi Guru has joined us, everybody. It is now a real show.
Now for like 10 minutes.
Hey, Greek, you need to stop in the lives, man, just because you're not on here. We know it's you, brother.
What?
I'm just joking. You don't even know what's going on.
I have no clue.
You look like a pilot. You look like you're flying an airplane, Greek.
I'm going to put into chat new link for anyone. So
you need to stop pushing these lies back. I wake up and I could have slept in a little longer. You know?
What are you talking about? We just got through watching Bryan's AMA, man. It was amazing. Where you been?
Yeah, where have you been, bro?
Come on, man.
Yeah, that so Greek, we've gone on the air and off the air. This is our third show. It's been like we've got the first time we went on, we were on for like 20 minutes and the freaking thing stopped. And then we were on for 2 hours and 2.5 hours. Had Nava and we have Sir Bobby that were here. And Chris Cruz is on here with us. And then it stops again for some reason. And now we're back. This is our third attempt at the pregame show. It is a complete disaster. But other than those things, it's been fantastic and fascinating, hasn't it?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Proud of
I'm not. I know you told me you're going, but you're I mean, sorry, Mrs. Worldwide telling me something, but it's been pushed back to 11 o'clock now. 11 o'clock, which is not going to be at 10. It's an hour later now, so 11 a.m. So that means that we have even more time together, Greek.
Yeah, but I have 10 minutes till I'm in the office, so unfortunately.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
You know, you got some people with priorities, and then you got Greek, right?
Hey,
I guess.
Oh man. Well, if you keep it going this long, at least I got something to listen to while I'm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean, I told you guys it was going to be pregame, so it's going to be pregame, and here we are. There goes Nava, who I was asking about earlier when it came to this community and how Chris Cruz described his entire experienced so far, I'm going to assume that you have sort of the same type of story, Nava, right?
Yeah. So hello everyone. I just wanted to introduce myself really. I think there's a slight confusion because there was a guy from Africa, his name was Naha. My name is Nava.
Oh,
So
you're Nava. You're the one with the
an
new.
H.
You have
So
new. Oh, you're Nava. Naha was on, and now you're Nava. But you're the one who came on and said, "Hey, I do YouTube videos. Can I introduce myself?" Right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, then, what's up, bro? Everybody, this is the new YouTuber Nava.
What's going on, Nava? Welcome to the show, man.
Hello, John.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
Well, tell us your story, why you got into this and why you're making videos, the whole nine. I want to know more about it because I've never seen you before. I've never seen your videos. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm going to start watching them. Are you? Did you just start like recently? Your
I only just started.
Did you just start like recently?
Yeah, I only made my first video yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so it's brand new basically. So I've been watching you guys for a little while, but I make content because I'm an artist as well and a musician and all that, and I make video content for other things and stuff. And I'm fully invested in Vulcan, and I'm kind of like spreading the word down here because I'm in Australia right now. I'm in Perth, Western Australia, and so I've been spreading the word around to everyone at work and stuff. So I'm constantly talking to people about it. So I just thought, man, it's just going to be so much easier if I just make videos and just send it to them. And so I decided to make YouTube videos. And the crazy thing is that I was like, oh, what am I going to do for my first video? And I was like, I'm going to do something about the passive income. And literally at 10 minutes, Daniel Prado releases a video about the passive income. Like, oh, man, he took my idea. But, I mean, everyone was kind of doing it. I saw Chalk's one.
Damn that Daniel Prado.
I see Chalk's one. Yeah.
Yeah, screw him.
That shouldn't stop you though. You should do one.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it anyway. So
yeah.
But I hope I did a good job. I mean, I definitely probably miscalculated a lot of things, but you know, it's just for me to kind of get used to talking in front of the camera and stuff and talking about cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Which I'm not used to at the moment, but and I've seen some people in the chat saying, "Oh, I watched your video," so thank you for all those people who watched my video. So I've been invested into. Yeah.
Sorry, I
was invested.
There's like there's I don't know if there's a delay, Nava, because it sounds like I can hear my voice, so you're listening to a feed of like maybe you have my channel on. I would just take the channel off and listen to what the screen is like, the link that I sent you. Listen to only that, because if you listen to the show, it's going to give us like a 5 and 6 second delay, and then I can also hear myself. So just turn my show off in the background and just listen to the screen that you're talking to, if you can do that. Then it makes it more real time instead of that delay, okay? What were you going to say, Chalk? You were going to say something.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just going to say, I literally watched the first couple of minutes of Nava's video where it's kind of showing about your life, and it looks insane. Your artwork looks amazing. Oh my gosh. And it looks like you do photography and art, and it looks beautiful. Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, well, that's Western Australia.
And in fact, you know what? In fact, let's do this right now, everybody. We're gonna go right to the video now, and we're gonna watch it. What is it, Nava? Is that Nava Vulcan? I'll look up, right? Nava. Okay, Nava.
Okay.
What's the name of your channel?
It would just be my name, Nava Horomona, HOROMONA.
NAVAHHORONONA.
MONA. M for mum, both orange and for
Okay, gotcha. I don't think I'm getting it. There's.
Oh, Biz has put it in the
Oh,
chat.
okay, great,
I
great,
think, or
great,
somebody
great,
has. Sorry, somebody has.
great. That's perfect. That's what I'll do. I'll go to that. And I'll just click on that. I don't know how Biz finds this thing. So like he just finds it
Oh,
so
Biz is
quickly.
like unbelievable. It's like
I don't
a
know.
Biz is
speed.
fast.
I don't even understand it. It's
He's like a ninja.
Yeah.
holy crap, this guy's throwing axes. I can't wait to show you this. You guys aren't even going to believe it.
This is life in Australia, man. You all need to come down here.
Oh, we're on the next plane.
Guys, look at this.
Sign me up.
Everything in Australia can kill you, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely going to go for sure.
Is it that I shared the wrong one, didn't I? Hold on. Sorry, I shared the wrong tab.
That's
Hold on.
the old content.
It's this one. This is pretty cool. So we'll go to your video in a second, but first we're gonna do is it this one or okay, this is you, right? This is your video?
Yes.
Look at this, guys. Didn't I tell you, all of us that watch this channel, this is what we look like? I told you.
This is smoking. This smoking nights.
Is that you working out, D?
Cool music.
This is fantastic. Wait, who's the beauty here? Wait, who's this right here?
See, that's my mom's sister. It's my auntie.
What?
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Man, I love the photos, man. The photography, that's awesome.
This is your art, man. This is you.
Jeez.
Yes, my artwork.
Oh my gosh.
My artwork.
My goodness, everybody. This is beautiful stuff. Is this the Vulcan video? Is this the Vulcan video?
Yeah, it goes on to Vulcan,
I
I
don't
think,
know.
later.
Wow.
That's insane.
Look, he's playing instruments. He's a painter. He's built. Like, what do you not do? There it goes. Okay, there we go. Let's go to your Vulcan video, bro. I want to see what this is all about. This guy's awesome. Let's see.
This is the Vulcan video. That's just the intro.
That was the
that's-
intro then.
Oh, that was okay. Sorry, guys. Let's go back to it.
Great intro. Oh my gosh.
What's going on, guys? I'm just wanting to come on here and show people who don't know about this a couple of ways that you can make passive income on the Vulcan blockchain, the new Vulcan blockchain. Vulcan is actually launching in Q2 of 2023, which is April, May, June. So it's sometime between then, this coin will be launching, and it is launching at $9 US. And so here in Australia, that's about $13 for each coin. Okay. So I'm just going to go through some calculations and the calculator that they have on here, and just go through what kind of money that you can make by being invested into this coin. So I'm going to go through about maybe 4 or 5, possibly 6 steps, six ways that this is making you passive income. So the first way that this is actually making you income is obviously the price of the token. Now, this is obviously true with every single cryptocurrency out there. You own however many coins you own of that currency, and then the value of that coin is how much you own. For example, for Vulcan here, let's say that we have 500 Vulcan coins. Each one is going to be worth $9 US, okay? And that is the value of $4,500. So if you wanted to buy 500 Vulcan coins right now, you would have to pay $4,500 US. And so obviously then, if the price of that goes to 18, then it's going to be $9,000, okay? So pretty much, yeah, you're doubling your investment. and that basically continues to grow and grow. So if it goes to 100 one day, your 500 coins are going to be worth 50,000 US dollars. That's just shy of $100,000 here in Australia. So 500 coins will get you starting at $9. Sorry. So one Vulcan coin is worth $9 US, which Vulcan is launching in Q2 of this year. So obviously that's the main way you kind of make money on Vulcan, on cryptocurrency. It's just the value of the coin, the appreciation of the coin going up and down, and that's just the normal stuff. So the passive income is actually it's a technology that Vulcan, the developers of Vulcan have, I would say, implemented it into the DNA or the structure of the Vulcan coin itself, the blockchain itself. So one of these utilities is called fixed, okay? In this section here, this calculator that I've got pulled up right here, it's called the fixed flex calculator, okay? So we're just going to deal with the fixed portion of the passive income first. So the fixed passive income that you're getting is a mechanism which a lot of coins have, but Vulcan has also, and it's called compound rebasing. You are compounding and rebasing your Vulcan coins every 15 minutes, and you sum it up in a 24-hour period. So the percent that you're getting on top of the coins that you own is this, 0.12%, okay? So every 15 minutes, you're accumulating, you're being given Vulcan coins by the blockchain and by the developers, and by the end of the day, you would have accumulated 0.12% on top of what you own. So for example, you own 500 coins. By the next day, you earn 0.12% of that 500, and that goes automatically into your wallet, okay? This is basically auto staking, auto compounding, auto rebasing. Just recently, the CES has cracked down on staking for centralized exchanges, and so they're making it pretty much impossible for you to stake your coins and earn more coins just by having your coins staked into certain projects. Well, with Vulcan, if you buy the coin, you automatically get coins given to you. Okay, so the whole staking, the manual staking is taken out of the equation. It is automatically given to you. Okay, so you're passively given Vulcan coins. Now remember, each Vulcan coin is worth whatever the value of the coin is. So it's worth $9. So for example, let's say, look here, this is what it's saying here. This little section right here, where I'm highlighting, 0.60. That's how much coins Vulcan coins you are rebasing for one day. Now, obviously, if you go to day 2, it's going to be a little bit more because now you're compounding on 500.60 coins. So in 2 days, you would have accumulated 1.2 Vulcan coins. So this is pretty cool. Say the Vulcan coin is worth $100. In 2 days, you just made 1.21 Vulcan coins. That's 100 and a little bit more dollars that you just earned. So you're getting a fixed percent of 0.2 Vulcan coins every single day, and that's for everyone, for all holders. So anyone who comes into this project will automatically be getting 0.12% on top of what they already own. Okay, so for the next passive income is what we call the flex. So this is the flex section, okay? So we just went through the fixed section, and now we're going to go through the flex section. So already you have 2 ways of making income on holding the Vulcan coin. The appreciation of the token itself, so the price of the coin going up in value, and the fixed section, the fixed utility, which is paying you 0.12% of Vulcan coins every single 24 hours. Okay, so now with the flex, this is awesome, all right? So according to the flex, you are getting paid according to the percent of coins you own from the current circulating supply and the daily volume that goes through the blockchain that day. So the flex deals with another 24-hour period. The fix deals with 24 hours. The flex deals with 24 hours, okay? So every 24 hours, you are receiving your passive incomes. So the flex, it deals with, like I said, the percent that you own of the total circulating supply. So we own 500 coins, right? 500 coins of the current circulating supply. The current circulating supply is this, 25 million coins. You own 500 of those coins. Your percent of that 500 is this number right here, okay? Right. So you were getting paid according to the percent that you own of that circulating supply, plus the volume, which is this part right here, of the money that goes through the blockchain that 24 hours. So conservatively, it's saying it's starting at $25 million. But it's saying that if there was $25 million circulating through the blockchain, and there was 25 million coins circulating that, circulating that day, you will be earning $5. Okay, you will only be earning $5. Oh, sorry. Value of daily flex pool. Daily flex pool receives 1% of total daily transaction volumes. Daily flex value. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Is that new? Value of daily flex pool. Oh, it must be a new mechanism. Okay, I'll get to that. I'll get to this part shortly. So this is something different. That's something I'll be talking about in a second. So that's new. I've not seen that. So that's just popped up just there. Cool. So you own 500 coins. You own 0.01999% of 25 million coins. There's $25 million going through the blockchain that day. You've only made $5 on your flex. Okay. So you've earned money on your fixed. You've also earned only $5 on your flex. But let's look at just a little bit of numbers here, just quickly, of what kind of money that you could earn. So you earn 500 coins. Let's say we do $300 million on our blockchain one day. And the supply has gone down 5 million. Okay. So 20 million. Notice this. Your percent has gone up. Why? Because the circulating supply has gone down. So your percent will go up when the circulation of the supplies goes, the circulating supply goes down. Okay. So you went from making $5 on your flex to $74. And that's because, one, the circulating supply went down just a little bit. Not saying $5 million every day, but it will go down a little bit by little bit. Your percent will go up, but mostly because the volume of the money that's going through the blockchain that day. So if you scroll this bar here, you can see how much money you would make if you have this kind of money going through the blockchain these days. So the flex is paying you according to the percent that you own of the circulating supply, plus the daily volume that we get through the blockchain that day. Okay, so you have the appreciation of the coin, you have the fixed compound rebasing of 0.12% that you're getting every day, and the flex that you're getting according to the circulating supply and the daily volume. Okay, so that's three things we got right there, and that's awesome. That's massive. So this is for anybody who holds Vulcan. Okay, this happens for anybody that holds the Vulcan coin. So if you buy into the Vulcan coin, you automatically get these passive incomes. What I do want to mention, actually, sorry, I just forgot to mention, with your flex, with your fixed, you're getting it automatically. With your flex, what you have to do is this. This is your job, okay? This is your job to earn a passive income every single day, and it's easy. Go onto your laptop, go onto your phone, go onto wherever they have when they set this up, and click claim, okay? They're going to have a flex section, and it's going to say claim flex. And so you have to go on and click that claim, okay? You claim your flex for that 24 hours. You'll pay a little transaction fee, a little gas fee, and then you've claimed for that day, okay? The transaction fee might be 10 cents, 20 cents, under $1. It will be something really cheap, and you're going to claim some money for it, okay? So the flex also leads into the power pool. Okay. Now, the power pool is directly related to your flex, and this is how it works. So like I said, we earn 500 coins. So let's do something else, actually. The power pool works the power pool kicks in every 30 days. So this is what we'll do. We'll take our daily fixed to 30 days. Just having some. Okay, so we was just having some lagging problems. It's quite annoying, to be honest. So the power pool is directly related to the flex, all right? So after 30 days of compound rebasing, you're getting paid from your fixed in Vulcan coins, okay? You've compounded now 518 coins that you own. So you've compounded 18 coins after 30 days, right? Because you're getting 0.12% of the 500 that you originally owned. So you end up with 518 coins after 30 days. You're getting paid according to one, the circulating supply, and the amount of money that was not claimed by the flex pool, okay? So remember when I said that you have to go in every single day and claim that flex? Well, if you don't claim that flex, what happens to that money? That money gets accumulated for 30 days straight. So all the money that doesn't get claimed every single day gets accumulated and it gets put into the power pool. At the end of 30 days, that money gets redistributed to all the people who claimed every single day. You disqualify yourself if you don't claim every single day after 30 days. So all those who do claim within that 30 days qualify to receive money from the power pool when that 30-day period comes. You are getting paid the percent that you own of the amount of money that is accumulated after that 30 days. So what it's saying here is that you own 518 Vulcan coins after 30 days. That's 0.02071%. You're getting paid that percent of what it's saying here, $10 million. So they're saying that they've accumulated $10 million in their power pool after 30 days because people didn't claim it. You're getting paid 0.002% of that. And that equals only $196 US, okay? So you're getting paid $196 US at the end of 30 days, plus you're getting your flex every single day, plus you're getting your fixed 0.12% of Vulcan every single day, and and obviously the appreciation of the token itself, the value of the token itself. So you're making one, money on the value of the token, and three, passive incomes based on the fix, the flex, and the power pool. Okay, so we are expecting, I would say, anything between 1 million to 100 million. It's quite a conservative area of how much money will be accumulated in that power pool. So let's just say we go to 100 million, we collect 100 million at the end of 30 days. You still own 518 coins. Well, guess what? Your $196 turned to $1,967. Okay, so if we accumulate 100 million, you are getting 0.02071% of that, and that's $1,967 US. Okay, that's just shy of $3,000 for us in Australia. So that's awesome. So that's how you're making a passive income every 30 days on the power pool. So I'm going to make another video, and in this video, I'm going to break down just where all this money is coming from. I'm going to talk about the thing called a fire pit and a firestorm, and just how much it's basically explaining the details of how we're going to pump this price, how we're going to cut out the circulating supply, which is going to bring the percent that you own up, and just a bit more details, because Bryan Legend is actually probably currently right at this time, he is doing a AMA where he's talking about another passive income that's coming. So we've got 3 passive incomes at the moment, plus the appreciation of the coin. And there are a few other things that are coming down the pipe. So I'm going to make another video on that. So if you like this content, if you like what I'm doing, if you like my setup, if you like the way that I present these videos, you can like and subscribe to me. And share my content. So because I'm just starting this stuff, and this is really my first Vulcan video. I like to talk about other things as well. This is my artwork behind me, so I'm an artist and a musician, so I'm just kind of trying to introduce myself here.
I thought this was a really good video, bro.
That's it. Thanks,
I thought you did really well. I mean, you got to all the points. It was great. I thought it was fantastic. What did you guys think about this?
That is awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah. You got through everything. It was
I'm open to criticism.
No. See, with this community, someone might come in and say something that you should do this or do that. But this community, the true community for Vulcan, they're going to come in and tell you, they're going to give you nothing but encouragement. So you make another video about, other aspects of Vulcan that you like, man, put it out there, because everybody's they're going to gravitate towards it, and they're going to give you nothing but positive feedback in the community. Now the haters, like some, what is that person that's in the chat right now? I mean,
yeah, I'm going to bring him up, Chris.
Yeah, bring him on, because you can't. First off, blockchain's not out. So what are you talking about? You can't.
I want him to come on, but he probably won't. Real world utility blockchains don't need a community. This is a person that has all you got to do is just read the comments and just understand. When you see what they say, you know that they don't know what they're talking about. This right here says it all. Real world utility blockchains don't need a community. First of all, every blockchain and project needs a community, number one. Number two, what are you talking about? Real world blockchains have utility. There is only one way blockchains have a utility, and there's only one that has some real world utility, and that is Bitcoin. And even Bitcoin does not have utility throughout the world. It has not been adopted as a currency yet by in many standards. No state has it as a currency that you can use to pay for bills. No country, as far as I know, has adopted it yet as a currency that you could use as a trusted source. And also, what is it called, Kryptonian, when it's adopted as the what's the phrase that it's called when you're allowed to use it to pay for anything, even you can use it for bills. What's it called again?
Like an accepted currency you're talking about?
Yeah.
God, I've lost. I know what you're talking about.
Chris Cruz, what is it called when the state adopts it as a form of currency? What is it called again?
I don't know.
I know what you're
call
talking
it Bitcoin.
about. Yeah.
Trying to think of the name of it. It's called
it's just an accepted currency, but
so in other words, if somebody can tell me legal tender, Robert Cato, thank you so much.
Okay.
Legal tender is not, that's exactly what it is. Thank you so much, Robert. It has not been adopted as legal tender for anything yet, and there's some places that are doing that, but even Bitcoin does not have that kind of utility. Ethereum does not. Nobody does, right? But what it's used for as a cryptocurrency, as a utility for every project aside from Bitcoin, it is the ultimate utility. It means that you use it for what's on that blockchain. Everything and anything that's on that blockchain, you need to use that coin in order to be able to facilitate anything. So that's why it's so important. I mean, to sit here and say that it has no utility, and to then simply ask the question, what is its utility, which is what he does up here, that in and of itself told me exactly what I needed to know about him. Because to ask that question for any blockchain coin, to ask what is the utility, to me says it all, right? If Vulcan was making people money, then why all these guys? If Vulcan was making, that's funny.
Honestly,
it's not even out yet. He's saying that.
I didn't have to stop. I could have stopped working in 2015 before anything was ever said about Seifu or anything like that. So I don't understand what do? You just sit around and you're going to sit on the beach every single day? I mean, you got a life. I still work. I have a business and all that. Yeah. And Seifu could
man's therapy.
We could get to $1,000 in Vulcan, and I'll still be working. I don't understand.
Same here.
Here it is right here, Kryptonian. I don't even mean to interrupt you, but he says, what does Vulcan blockchain supposed to do? What's the use case, if there is any? Kryptonian, Can you explain to Online Hustler University, who has no clue how blockchains work, what the use case utility will be? Just like every other blockchain, it's going to do what?
I mean, the utility is the fact that it is a blockchain. What does that mean exactly? As you've heard me say many times before, I've got 2 projects that I'm currently working on that actually have real world utility, actually real world use case, 2 businesses that I'm involved in that actually real money, real fiat, real services that I'm bringing to blockchain. So the utility is the fact that I get to bring it to the world of crypto. That's the utility there. That's the use case for me. But this guy sounds like a guy. I don't know who the guy is. Obviously, I like these guys because he's probably one of those crypto investors. He's looking for a project to go in, buy, dump, buy, dump, buy, dump. That's his world. He wants to go in, make money, get out. He's not, but he's only thinking of himself. That's it. We as a community, and he made the most ridiculous comment that no real blockchain needs a community. What the hell you think the blockchain community or crypto Bitcoin community is? I mean, come on, that's a community. I own Bitcoin. I've owned it for a few years now. I'm part of that community. I mean, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about.
It's a gigantic community. It was over $1 trillion community at one point.
If it wasn't for the community of Bitcoin, you wouldn't even be in cryptocurrency, you freaking idiot. Anyways,
but it's just funny to me. Like, what's the use case to me? Every time my audience knows this. Chris Cruz knows this, and Nava. Every time I hear anyone ask me what the utility is, I just know right away who I'm talking to. A clueless person. There's no way that you can ask that question and have any clue about what cryptocurrency is. If you're building a coin, a blockchain, and then you ask me what the utility is, it's like, I don't even, like, where do you begin? Okay, the first thing that you have to know is this is the blockchain. The coin itself will be called Vulcan coin. That is going to be, you have to buy that in order to participate in anything that is built on this blockchain. I don't know what more utility you can possibly need than that, other than real world utility outside of the ecosystem. And I get that part, but even Bitcoin does not have legal tender that way. It doesn't. And that's going to change. Chris Cruz knows that. That's why he's invested so much in Bitcoin. And you're also talking about Kryptonian, who's a big-time Bitcoin maxi. And I'm sure Nava is invested in Bitcoin as well. I don't have any Bitcoin right now, but I'm going to take a lot. I'm going to follow in Chris Cruz's lead and Kryptonian, and I will be buying Bitcoin, not because it's just they're doing it, because I believe in Bitcoin becoming an ultra use case. It will be something in the future that will be recognized as legal tender, even throughout the United States. And I think Arizona is on their way to doing that, if they haven't done so already. And then once that happens, if it becomes legal tender in Arizona, it's going to be legal in every single state, which means, by the way, what does legal tender mean? If nobody knows what that means, I'll explain it to you very quickly, very simply. If it becomes legal tender, that means you can pay your light bill with it. That means that you can go to the grocery store with it. That means that you can pay your mortgage with it. That's what it means. It means it's legal. It's recognized as a legal way in every aspect to pay for everything in your state. So once that happens, you can best believe that Bitcoin is going to soar over $1 million. Now, we're going to take some time to get there, but that's the one case that we will be able to recognize, because I don't see that happening very soon for even Ethereum. Now, once it does happen for Bitcoin, you can start seeing it happening for a lot of other ones, but it needs to be more accepted for Bitcoin first before that can happen. But that's the one way that we will see a use case outside of crypto is with Bitcoin. But as far as every other one, the use case of that blockchain coin is all of its projects that are under it require you to need that coin in order to be able to participate in anything. And so Vulcan, having everything that you could possibly imagine starting to be built under it, and you need Vulcan coin in order to participate. I don't know how much more you can offer utility. Like, it's the ultimate utility. But so to ask that question only shows how much you know, bro. Like, you just don't know really what this is. What you don't even know what we're talking about right now to ask that question.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get a rise out of everybody. He says we're all fired up. I'm not fired up. You need to read my comment. I'm a man with a plan.
Yeah, he was definitely trolling.
Yeah. I mean, he said he invests in blockchains where he makes money. Well, hey man, you got my name. You see me all over YouTube here, man. So shoot me a DM. I'd love to talk about. I'd love to see what you're invested in. I absolutely would, because maybe I'm doing it wrong. You know,
you're not doing it wrong.
Maybe I could be retired just like you. You know, I mean, obviously you got enough time to bounce in and out of freaking chats, you know, and just throw ridiculous comments out. But hey, you know what? You may have the plan, and I'm all about learning new
El
plans.
Salvador, Kryptonian, allows Bitcoin as legal tender. Says 7 Cs, and you know 7 Cs.
Right.
You've been close with him for a long time now.
I'll
take his word for it.
That's a smart cat right there. I'll tell you that.
I think that the problem that this person has, this hater or whatever, is that I think he's thinking more along the lines of like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. I mean, those communities built those tokens. I mean, they built it all. So okay, so if that's what you're saying, they don't have much utility, but they will. They'll get something out there. But those communities, those people are diehard Doge people and Shiba Inu. So my whole thing is that this Vulcan blockchain is going to be a community. It's going to be a community. It already is. And you can easily see when people come into Discord and the comments, you can easily see that they have no clue as to what they're talking about, because even most of the community, I mean, they get people in other places, they get banned right away, things like that. We let them keep talking because it's like, you obviously are not a part of the Vulcan community. You're not a part of all the people that are out there that are always, they come in, they'll say something nice and they'll ask questions, and it's like, yeah, we'll give them all the effort in the world. But then you get the haters that come in. It's like, look, you're not even taking the time to figure it out. So don't say anything. Just leave.
You know, Chris, I want to add something to that. I think I figured out a lot of these guys that go into the Discords and they come in and they attack the project, which in turn, you know, by default attacks the community, because we believe in this thing. You guys hear me say it all the time. You know, they need us more than we need them. So I think what's happening is there's probably some projects out there that are about to launch, some maybe other blockchains, and what they're lacking, guys, is the community. They're looking at their project. They're going, why in the hell? We've got the greatest thing here. Why don't we have guys like Prado and Greek and everyone else making videos every day? We've got a great thing going on here. So they get pretty upset, kind of sour about it, right? So then they want to jump in our Discord and go, I know something better. And then when you ask them, they disappear. Hey, show me your, you guys hear me say this all the time. Show me your wallet, and I'll show you how much attention I'll give you.
Yeah,
you can't come in and just say something. Show me what you've made, man. I'm not.
He says that I'm asking who the partners that's going to build on Vulcan. I'm not attacking. Just want to know. You are 100% attacking Online Hustle University. Yeah. You're one. There's no way that you could with a straight face say that. You just said that you just said all of these nasty things, which I find it funny, and that's why those people saying you need to get rid of this guy. I didn't want to get rid of him because it's hysterical to talk to people like this, but it's also learning for everybody else that might in the back of their head have these questions. There is the partners that are involved in this. It's like if I go to the website, I'll go onto it now. Now
this is probably the stupidest comment someone's ever put on anything. A lot of these people, these people, sheep being led to slaughter. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now that if you put $10 into Vulcan, the only way that you're going to lose money is if you try to sell it 15 minutes after you buy it. Yeah. You don't even have to invest in it. You don't have to be a part of the Vulcan community and hold any kind of coins. You can be a part of the community just for interacting with all the people, the YouTubers and people in Discord and stuff like that. Bryan and Plan B. These two guys, I don't know them personally, but you can't spend that much time on YouTube and live AMAs and not get an understanding of who these people. These are good people. I don't care what people say. You run across crazy people in crypto all the time. I have no problem with Vulcan at all. I actually look forward to it It's entertaining, it's enjoyable, and it's like a small. Well, it's not really that small anymore, but now it's a big community that I can understand a lot of people in the Vulcan community, and I can agree with a lot of things they said.
Chris Cruz, this is Saeed. He's up there with you as one of our top holders in Vulcan. He says, actually, in the UAE, you may buy many things with crypto, and soon some company is going to pay employees using their salary using crypto. And by the way, in the UAE, you can buy real estate with cryptocurrency as well. So, I mean, you can, and this is a growing trend that's going to just continue. But yeah, you're right when Chris, when you mentioned that comment about being led to slaughter. I don't think anybody who was led from the 2011 and 2009 when Bitcoin was 0.00001 cent or whatever it was, and then it went up to $70,000. I don't think they were really thinking that they got slaughtered, did they? Like, I mean,
yeah, and I only
went from
sold
under a
3 of
penny
mine.
to $70,000. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the potential that we're talking about here.
Well, when the Bitcoin did that, I sold 3 Bitcoin, and that's all. I still have 14.
How dare you?
Yeah, I sold 3 Bitcoin at that time, but I still have 14 Bitcoin, so I'm fine with that. And this is like, I go back to the community thing is Nava. I've never met Nava ever. Don't know anything about him at all. He lives on the other side of the planet, and now I'm a fan. I mean, and he didn't do anything but talk about. He was real in his video. He talked about Vulcan, and that brings me into Vulcan. That's what Vulcan is about. It's not about.
Yeah.
And I logged into Daniel's. I watched a video of Daniel's a couple weeks ago, where they were talking about people were leaving Daniel's YouTube channel because they didn't like some of his politics and some of the things he was talking about. And I was like, I could not wrap my head around that, because I don't think of Daniel as somebody. I might disagree with every single thing Daniel says, but Daniel, to me, is like a friend.
Ditto.
And I wouldn't be leaving him. Why would I leave his page? And that's where I think people they don't understand the Vulcan community. Daniel didn't. He might have lost some people, but great. But Daniel does so much more for people that you know, the real Vulcan community is not going to leave Daniel, Kryptonian, the Greek, you know, those people, because they understand. They're real in what they talk about. A few months ago too, that Vulcan did a few things that people they weren't liking, especially the note holders, and they were all upset. Well, I mean, they worked that out. I think that they fixed most of the things that people were upset about, and they always succeed. But just because you're a Vulcan in the Vulcan community, it doesn't mean that you always get along, but you always respect each other.
Donald Holcomb with a super chat says, at Live Freedom, I did as well. I bought a car, a house, and started a business. And guess who else did amazingly with Seifu? Sky High, who also, by the way, bought 3 acres of land in Texas with what he earned from Seifu. People who say that they didn't earn from Seifu are I mean, they got to just be kidding themselves. I mean, there are very few ways to lose money in Seifu.
Scalpers.
You did that,
and I talked about some family members that because of Seifu, they didn't get in. They didn't get in a pre-sale. They got in when it was probably around just before $100. They put their life savings into it, and they sold. You know, they obviously sold as it went up to $200-300. They put their life savings in, and they were able to they made money. They were actually able to retire. You know, they basically have their bills paid for the next 20 years based on where they live in the world. So to me, it's a success. That right there is a testimony to me personally. So, you know, he says that, you know, sheep to the slaughter. Tell that to the family that they don't have to work again, you know, husband and wife. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their, you know, perception of reality. I mean, I'd love to have a conversation with you in all seriousness. I know I've been cracking at you, but I mean, your name, you have hustle in your name. So I want to know what you hustle, man. I mean, I like to know what you do with your life. You know, teach me what you know. because I'm all about learning new things. If you can show me other blockchains out there that are going to change lives, if they already are, let me know. I'm definitely down, but you won't. And that's the point.
This is Go Mavs, who brings up a good point. Go Kryptoni says, you guys got to clear up. The fudders keep saying each phase of testnet is going to be 30 days long and saying it's going to take months to launch. Bryan mentioned earlier that Gamma is going to launch 10 to 15 days himself. He said that. So, I mean, I do want to clear that up just in case anybody knows, Nava and everybody else. Every phase of the testnet literally can take 1, 2, or 3 days. That's how quickly it could be. All it is, it's just a phase. It's not starting all over every time they enter a new phase. All it is just a part of what could theoretically be done in 30 days. All 6 phases could be done theoretically in 30 days. So if you think about that, that means every phase does not mean that it's another 30 days involved. That's not what's going to happen. They have also put on the website that it's going to launch on Q2. That's a hard time in my opinion. It's a hard time. They wouldn't have put that there had they not absolutely felt positively. And this is what I was talking to you guys earlier about when I said to Kryptonian, can you let us in on a little something? Because he's one of my insiders. And why do I say Kryptonian is one of my insiders? Because he's actually an insider. He's spoken to the team in depth about things, including the blockchain and where it's at right now. Live Freedom says, everybody remember to hit the like button to show support. Thank you so much for reminding everybody about that. And don't forget to like and subscribe to everybody's channel that you're watching right now, because we're on everybody's channel. But yeah, every part of this is going to be done inside of the first quarter. So I expect it to be done even before. But when I was telling you about Kryptonian and his inside information, the reason why I said that is because when he has spoken to the people like Caitlin and Prabhu and those guys, because of organizing and getting things done when it comes to the nodes, understand the nodes are the blockchain. And they went to Kryptonian and our legend, and they were talking to different and getting different ideas, bouncing stuff off of them to get things ready for the blockchain. When he was speaking to them, his impression was, this is already ready to go. We're going through these steps just because we have to, just to make sure, everybody, that's all it is. We're just making sure that this is going to be 100%. Jason Mathos said it in a live once. We can't do this even if it's 99%. It's got to be 100%. So they're just making sure, and I believe that all the phases are done already, basically, Chris and Nava. All the phases are done. They're just going to go through the steps. So that's why, on top of that, there's this question, is it going to take 30 days? I don't even think it's going to take 30 days, but we'll see what happens. If it goes 30 days, it probably will go 30 days, and then 15 more we launch on April 15th. But if it's going to go a little bit longer than that, I expect it to absolutely be ready to go by May 1st. What do you think, Nava? Do you think we'll be ready on May 1st? That's what I think it's going to be. And everybody remember there's a delay here with Nava.
So what you're saying is that during that 30-day period, the testnet period, they're going to be basically doing all that Gamma stuff is what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. All of that theoretically could be done inside of 30 days. Yes.
Yeah. And so we could possibly be launching sooner than expected.
Well, it's expected to be Q2, which is April 1st. So like technically the first month of the second quarter would be April. So we could technically be ready on time, which is Q2, but I expect it to go even a little bit more just because. And if anything, I think there's a 10% chance that we launch on April 15th, but I think a 90% chance that we launch on May 1st.
Yeah, well, obviously, if they can get stuff done within that 30-day period, then we'll be launching a lot sooner than probably we're expecting. Because I was thinking maybe January, April, May. I was thinking like mid-May, early June. That's where I was originally thinking. Get stuff done within that 30-day period, then obviously, we'll be launching earlier, hopefully. So, yeah.
Thank you, Nava.
Because I thought that we had to wait 30 days first. I thought we had to wait 30 days first, and then I was going to be doing all those other little things.
Well, that's why the question is a great question from Go Mavs, Nava, because I think other people think that as well. It just does not. That's just not the way it's going to be. Every phase of this does not take 30 days. Every phase of this could technically be done inside of 30 days. But every time they move on to a new phase, gamma, delta, all these different things, that doesn't mean that we're now starting again and we have to wait 30 days. It can all be done. So that's why I think we nail it down hard and it's ready to go probably by April. But I think most likely, just to make things perfect, it's May 1st. And by the way, guys, if it's May 1st, don't forget everyone watching. 185 beautiful souls watching us, guys. 185 people. Don't forget all 185 of you. May 1st means July 29th is the first firestorm in Las Vegas. We're all going. All of us. Everybody's invited. I don't want to hear it. You're all coming. July 29th in Las Vegas. You're going to get to see Nava live and Chris Cruz live and Nathan B, who's in the comment right now. We're all going to be there. And guess what else is happening on July 29th, everybody? It will be the third power pool. The same exact day, everybody, that the firestorm will be, our first firestorm will also be our third power pool. Who the else is excited about that? Because I know I am. Anybody else? Chris?
Yeah, I was reading the comments. Look at all there's so many people. Pride puts out there the guys hustling FUD.
That's funny.
Yeah, and everybody's so pumped up. That's the community. You just watch these comments that you have, and there's so many nice, good, decent people in the Vulcan community that you don't even know if they're holders or not. But man, they are. There's so many nice people out there.
The guys like Hustler and all the other fudders, they make it more fun because then people get to hear me make fun of them.
Yeah. And I think Kryptonian is right. I mean, I would love to have a conversation with them and give them all the knowledge that I have that I mean, nothing's guaranteed in this world. And I like a good community. I see the team, they're putting a lot of stuff together. They have to do a lot of stuff. May 15th may not be the launch date. It may go into June. It may be even sooner than that. They might come out and say it whenever. But I don't think that they're all just sitting around just goofing off all the time, and not doing. They have a vested interest in this. They're into this. They want this to succeed. They want it to be right. They don't want it to be 99%. They want it to be 100%. And when it gets launched, it'll get launched. And I hope that it's sooner for a lot of the people in the community. A lot of people seem to be wanting it sooner. But, honestly, let's be realistic. It'll launch when it launches.
Nathan B says, I took my family for a great vacation to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, all paid by Seifu, Nava. Your thoughts?
On what?
On the Seifu that Nathan B used to fully pay for his vacation. Did you experience anything like this? You made a lot of money with Seifu?
Well, listen, I made $80,000 in Vulcan. That's what I made through my Seifu.
Let's take a look, everybody, at what Nava with his $80,000 is going to get during Power Pool. How about that, everybody? Let's take a look. So we have $80,000 divided by 9 means that Nava has 8,888. We divide that by 25 million to see what his percentage is. And once again, it does that crap again. This is killing me. I hate this freaking thing. So this is divided by 25 million. Everybody saw me do it right? I didn't do it. Okay. Let me just put 8,888 instead of all those other ones. Yeah. Divided by 25 million. I'm curious to see what Nava's going to walk with Chris Cruz. His percentage is a whopping 0.035552, And if we multiply that by what could possibly be a $54 million pot, Chris, Nabah, what do you think you're going to walk with? You got the answer right there. Boom, $19,198. How about that, Nabah?
So you slightly delayed on that last bit. I didn't hear the punchline.
I said, how about that? Okay, let me take you through it one more time so you can hear. This is your percentage that you own. If we have a power pool that goes in the neighborhood of what I did in a simulated amount, which is 54 million, if you multiply by that amount, your percentage, you're going to end up walking with, for the first power pool, $19,198. What do you think about that?
That's what I mean, man. Like, people are funding this project, and in other crypto projects, no one's getting nothing like this. No one's getting $20,000 a month, and that's what I'm telling people here in Australia. Like, this is what Vulcan can do for you. If all you have to do is invest, all you have to do is claim and stuff like that. And that's why I'm making these videos. And making money like that for me is a big deal, because I've never seen money like that in my life. And because I come from a massive family, I have 16 children in my family. We've never had money, and having money like that, it blows my mind, honestly.
How about this, Nabah? Just to make it a little bit more interesting. Your amount is 8,888. After 30 days, it's going to rebase to a little bit more based on 1.12%. And that also is $80,000 worth based on being $9. Now, for your Seifu, by the way, you said that Seifu got you $80,000 worth of Vulcan. That's a fantastic way of looking at it, right? But also, by the way, 30 days later, it's not going to stay at $9, right? What are we going to say it's going to cost? Let's say that it goes up to $50. That means that now your Vulcan is worth $444,400. Anybody else want to say that Seifu made Nabah no money? Because so far, we've only gone up to $50 after 30 days, which I believe it's going to go more than that. I believe it's going to go way more than that. You guys already know that I say on day one, it's going to be 300. What if that happens for Nabah on day one? What does he have? Did Seifu make him money? You motherfuckers. This is what I'm talking about right here. All right. Let's get back to
what we talking about right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I made money, Seifu, 3 separate items. 30K after launch, then 8K when I bought back in the summer, and another 10K after sacrifice reset. Love Seifu and own Vulcan, a Vulcan node. Super excited for the future, says Noah. Thank you so much, Noah. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, Nabah, you're in for a treat, brother, with your amount. I don't even want to tell you. I don't even want to tell everybody what Chris Cruz is going to make. Let's tell everybody what Chris Cruz is going to make. Go ahead, let's do it. Just because I feel like it. And I'm going to show everybody what Seifu has done for Chris Cruz, because you guys are not getting it, especially some of the haters. But the haters are going to hate, you know. But listen, Chris, if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. That's what I always say. You know that, right? So there goes Chris Cruz with his mere 92,000 Vulcan that he has. What if we go to 300, like I say on day one? That means that Chris is sitting on $27 million worth of Vulcan. And this, by the way, everybody, is based on 300. I can bring the price down way lower. And we only go to $50 the entire month. We just travel sideways. Still $4,600,000.
Yeah,
and by the way, this has nothing to do with any rebase. This isn't. We haven't pulled any money from Flex. We haven't had a power pool. We haven't had any. You know, like his node isn't doing anything yet. This is just one thing: price appreciation. Chris, go ahead.
Well, I mean, this is one thing I think you have to take into consideration for me. Is I don't want to sell because I'm going to lose 15%. So my whole goal is to not sell. I have 3 different wallets, so that tax is going to hit me 3 different times. I don't want to sell. I won't be selling. If I can make residual income, that's fine. It's split into 3 separate wallets, and I have a revocable living trust for each one of the wallets for my kids. So basically, if I can live off the residual income of Vulcan that money will be there for my kids. I mean,
Absolutely.
so there'll be no reason for me to be selling. Plus, 15% is a lot.
Richard Hutman says, I earned enough money for a full note and gained most of my money back that I lost in shitty projects. Cough, cough, safe moon, cough, cough.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't see it. I mean, if you were trying to scalp Seifu, you lost a fortune. If you bought Seifu and held it, you made money.
You made a ton of money.
Yeah, I can't even if the price was going down, eventually if you kept it, you had enough Seifu that would surpass what you put into it by the time you came to sacrifice.
92,000 times 0.0012 is 110 Vulcan that Chris is going to make in one day, everybody.
And I will be selling those though.
Yep. And by the way, 92,000. If Chris has, I'm sorry, were you going to say something about? You can go ahead, brother.
Because I mean, that's the beauty of the whole structure of Vulcan is that it's made so that you're incentivized not to sell your main bag because you're getting paid passive income on the percent that you own. And that's, if you're going to sell anything, that's where you should sell from, your passive incomes. Yep. So basically it keeps the money in the liquidity, and it keeps the price where it is, because if everyone plays it right and if everyone doesn't sell their main bag and they take it from the passive income, that's basically how they've made the structure, and that's why it's so awesome. It's smart, it's genius.
Yeah, that's what my passive income will be going into Bitcoin. So it just goes.
Yeah, and
I will claim every day. I may not sell every day, but I'll be claiming every chance I got.
And this is part of what you're going to be claiming, everybody. He owns a mere 0.368, and that, I mean, this is just based on one day. If we were to get, I'm going to go low here, guys. $1 million is the pot. Chris owns 0.368. And we're claiming from $1 million, which means that we had a $100 million day in volume. Chris is getting, just from that, $3,680, which, as you can imagine, if you are doing the math quickly in your head, on $1 billion, this is his passive income for 1 month from just claiming from the flex pool. I mean, like, this is on one day. If we were to have 1 day of volume at $1 billion, this is what Chris is going to get. I don't even want to tell you guys what happens if Chris goes from the 54 million, but we're going to, just because I want to show you guys just how special this has been for him and all of us. If he pulls from that 1 day total, this is going to be 198,720 divided by, let's just call it 20,000. That means that Chris is going to be able to buy 9.936 Bitcoin from just that one pool.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely, in my opinion, absolutely spectacular. I fall in love with this more and more every day.
Well, my goal is to get to 100,000 Vulcan, and then that's when that's where I will sell just on my passive income. So I think it's kind of neat to just have 100,000 Vulcan just sitting there all the time for years and be like, look at that.
Nava and Chris, I want your opinion on Bitcoin. If we can shift to Bitcoin a little bit here. And Fowler, please come on if you want to, brother. I put the link there. I'm going to put it there again for anybody else that wants to come on there. Everyone's more than welcome to come on to the show. We're having a nice discussion here. But Nava and Chris, Nava, I don't know how versed you are in Bitcoin, and maybe you are an investor. Kathy Wood believes that by the year 2030, and I believe this to be the case, by the way, I'm 100% with her, that we're going to be at $1,480,000 per one Bitcoin. And that's based on a lot of things. I can go over those things, but I'd rather just like hear your thoughts on whether or not that's possible, if you believe in something like that, and any other thoughts that you have on Bitcoin. Because once we see those types of things, by the way, I'm going to say this too, Chris, and everybody else, Kryptonian knows this: $100,000 per Bitcoin by this exact day next year. Go ahead.
The halving you're talking about, after the halving.
Right before the halving, we're going to lead up to the halving with over $100,000 by the time we get to the halving.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry, Chris. I was gonna go to Navav first, because then I definitely want to hear your opinion. But Navav, do you have an opinion on this?
Well, yeah, I've been listening to you guys talk about Bitcoin because I've not done it, and I really only learned about the halving through you, well, Prado and Kryptonian. I know Kryptonian is massive on it. Looking forward to the halving. It's March. It's coming in March next year, isn't it? And
yes.
And obviously, if Bitcoin goes up, if Bitcoin is going up in price, then surely all the market is going up in price, and that's exciting for me, because obviously, if everything's going up in price, we head into a bull run, and that's good for and so that's something that I'm kind of being mindful of, and that's really all I know about Bitcoin. I mean, I earn it passively through using one of the crypto cards that we have here in Australia. You know, we have crypto, we get paid as perks every single transaction, but that's the only Bitcoin that I'm accumulating at the moment.
I bet you're probably more interested in accumulating more Bitcoin after hearing what I just said. But Chris, I just told you what the projection is by Cathie Wood, but based on other things that I've said also, which I'll go over these two main things one more time for everybody, in case you have not heard me talk about these two things. Number one, we're going into the halving. We are one exact year away from the halving. When does the bull market start? Usually between 6 and 18 months. We're right smack in the middle, 12 months away. And I believe that we are in a bull market now. We've started it back in when we went to 21 million. When Bitcoin went to 21,000 that one Saturday morning, I believe that was the beginning. And now we're going to just continue on an upward trend, and we're going to do that because we're heading into the halving that is exactly 1 year away. Number two, the central banks of the world have been given the authority to now invest in cryptocurrencies, unlike they've never done before. They've never been able to do this before, and that is to the tune of almost $4 trillion. And that, ladies and gentlemen, starts in January of 2024. What do you think they're going to buy? They're going to buy from the top 5 or top 10 cryptos, the number one being Bitcoin. And then, of course, if we are at $1,000 by December, like I say we're going to be, that means that we will be the number 3 crypto, which means we will also be a part of what the central banks buy. That takes us and catapults us to way more than $1,000, like I've been calling for. But because of those two things, I believe that Bitcoin is at $100,000 on March 1st, 2024. Chris Cruz, your thoughts?
Well, I'm a big fan of Cathie Wood. I'm a big fan of Daniel Prado, and I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. So I'm probably not the best person I'm probably not the best person to give you my unbiased opinion, but I've always been big into Bitcoin. So I will continue to be into Bitcoin, and I will accumulate as much as I can. And I even thought, I wanted the Vulcan. I wanted to get to 100,000, but I thought, really, if I was making the other avenues that I could make money off of Vulcan, why wouldn't I just, anything that's rebased, why not just keep it there? Why do I stop at 100,000? So, I mean, I do think that Bitcoin is going to see a huge jump in the next few years. And, I would hope Ethereum would too, because I do.
Most certainly. Yeah.
I hope they all do, but I see an enormous amount of money moving into cryptocurrencies over the next 10 years. And I do think that Bitcoin, I don't know if I could put a dollar value on it in any kind of time frame, but there's some pretty smart people out there that are saying it's going to be pretty high. So that I'm totally happy with that, but it's not going to change my outlook on Vulcan. Even if the Vulcan the price doesn't go to 1,000, I'm still in it. I don't want anybody to lose money in Vulcan. I want everybody to make money, including Bryan and everybody. I want everybody to be happy with those things. But price, to me, I accumulate. I don't look at price so much. I just accumulate. So, but I think
you did a great job, obviously, with that 92,000 or nearly 92,000 that you have, 91,700 and something. I think is what you said, 702, 752. I was going to say 702, but 91,752 is an impressive amount to have. And Saeed is in the crowd. He's got, I think, 130,000 is what Saeed has. And so much love to you, brother Saeed, over there in Abu Dhabi, right next to Dubai. We got to meet Saeed over there in Dubai. He was a fantastic person to be around and has also been just an incredible advocate for both Seifu and now Vulcan. So I appreciate you, brother. But I appreciate you guys as well being on here. Guys, everybody, we're 27 minutes away from the end of the show. We're going to be finishing up at 10:30. There has been no other announcement about moving the show for Bryan Legend. I think it's going to continue to be at 11 a.m. Are we still late for the AMA? Is the question from my man Aris Wiesla. We're not late for the AMA. It hasn't started. We're all early. We're doing the pregame show. This is our third attempt at the pregame show, but we are currently still on course for 11 a.m. says Biz Entertainment. That's my top research department right there. There goes. How about this, everybody? Robert Cateau joining us. What's going on, brother?
How are you, DP?
Man, I'm good. I'm so glad to see you, that you've taken the opportunity to come on with us, bro. How you doing?
I'm great. Hey, I just have a quick question, Daniel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I looked back through some of the videos that you had on the Firestorm when it was first announced.
Yeah.
On the Medium article pertaining to it, if I remember correctly, that the Firestorm event was going to affect the Flex rewards, or am I wrong on that?
No, yeah, that's not going to affect that. That really, to be honest with you, the Firestorm is not going to really affect much of anything. I mean, like it's an event that's going to add a lot of hype, but the reality is that it's just removing from what's already burned. That's all. I mean, it's just like, I'll give you an example, or I'll give you like a visual presentation just so you can see, because I've done this before and I'll show you guys again. What ends up happening is we're going to have 330 million, right? 330 million coins, which is, 330 million is what we have total, right? And when that rebases, if we don't have Firestorm, what ends up happening is this is our total amount, right? Right now, this is our total amount. But there's three different amounts that we need to worry about. The first one is that we're going to have 375 billion as a max supply. That's what we're going to end up having as a max supply in the end when everything is minted. The problem with this number is this is all going to be seen, right? We're going to see this. Why? Because the fire pit is going to have 272,000 in there, right? I'm sorry, 272 million in there. And as this grows, it's going to turn into something like 500 million, right? And then that's going to be a part of the total supply. So we'll have 558 million coins. That's our total supply. That's what will end up happening, right? But as the fire pit keeps on growing, at some point, you guys, remember, we have 375 billion, right? 375 billion that we're going to get to. If we never had a Firestorm, at some point, you're going to see something like this. It's going to get to, at sometime in the future, you're going to see this number as like our total supply. This is going to be what's our total supply is going to be something like this. That's what that's going to be our total supply. Anyone who sees that, because of the this is our total supply minus what by that time will be somewhere like 50 million, right? Minus 50 million. That's how much will be in the circulating supply. This will be our total our total supply minus the circulating supply. But that still looks really, really hideous, right? Like, that's how many coins you have. Why do you have so many freaking coins?
Yeah.
What ends up happening now because of Firestorm is when we get down to 50 million, right? 50 million. Let's say that we get down to 50 million, which we will at some point. 50 million, and now the total supply with Firestorm is now 100 million. That's it. That's what it looks like now. Instead of this. This is what it could possibly look like, but instead, it's not going to be that. It's only going to be 100 million, right? That looks visually better, and it looks more tolerable for investors to look at, and that's what it's going to do. That's what's going to end up happening. All those coins are going to just complete, because if there was no Firestorm, they would still be in the fire pit, and it would look like this when you look at our total supply. We don't want that. And that's all it's going to do. It's not going to affect price. It's not going to affect our flex. It's not going to affect the power pool. It's not going to do anything. It's just taking away all of the supply so that visually it looks better. That's really all it is.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to chime in too on the Bitcoin thing.
Yeah.
I think
please.
that I think that Kathy Wood is on to something, and I own a little bit of Bitcoin, not very much, but and I just got it. So, but people, especially with the inflation, with the economics that are taking place in the world today, people are looking for a way, man. People are looking for a way to make extra money, and I think Bitcoin will increase. But the other thing, did you lose me?
No, we got you.
The other thing is,
you have a close-up. We gave you a close-up, brother. You're on by yourself right now, brother.
Uh-oh. I better hide my face a little bit. I have a face for radio. But people are looking for a way to make more money. People are looking for a way to increase their standing financially. And that's where I think that Vulcan, and I was just doing a little writing about this. The flex of the fixed flex is going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, if that makes sense. People are going to be so interested in the flex component of Vulcan that it's actually going to drive itself. People are going to come in because they're going to see that passive income is readily available and easily available, and it's going to continue to drive volume based on the feature alone.
Yep, buying volume.
Yeah. So
I agree with that. That's
man. I'll get out of here.
Thank you so much for being here, brother. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
But I think that that is one of the biggest things, if it's not the biggest thing. I mean, the power pool is going to be fun. Everyone knows that. That's going to be a big draw for everybody, right, Chris and Nava? I think that that's going to be a big draw for everybody. But the flex pool, the regular flex pool by itself, to me, is because it's a daily occurrence. You're looking at every single day. You get to claim this every day. It's just, and by the way, I keep on. I haven't mentioned this in a while. It doesn't add to the circulating supply. That's why it's so incredible. Like it's just our wallets are gaining without anything else new being minted. Do you understand that, Nava?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's crazy, right? Because listen, it'd be one thing if we had to worry about that adding to the supply, because then that's going to dilute and it's going to make a lot of people get turned off. The fact that that's happening is and it's not going up in circulating supply is incredibly bullish, like Fowler is, and wants to know who else is with me. Thanks for the super chat, Fowler. Yeah, we're all with you on that, brother. But Nevada, that's something else though, right? Like the fact that we don't have to worry about this ever growing in circulating supply. The circulation doesn't stay the same or actually go lower every day.
Yeah, that's the best. I mean, and obviously the lower the circulating supply goes, the higher percent you're earning and the more passive income that you're getting.
Exactly. And that's exactly what it's going to do. It's not going to do anything but go down. It will just do nothing but go down.
Yeah.
58 million says the Greek. Don't worry. Don't forget about cosmic force, everybody. Boom, says Moon. By the way, Samantha's with Fowler, saying that she's also bullish. Melon and Delight is here, everybody. She's also there. Mrs. Worldwide says, Nava, is that a native Hawaiian term? What does it mean? Are you in Hawaii, Nava? No, you're in Africa, right?
Australia.
Oh, you're in Australia. I'm sorry.
That's Naha.
Naha, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Naha's in Africa, and I'm in Australia. But
yeah,
no, Mrs. Worldwide. That so I said, she said, oh, the Vulcan ladies are going to be coming to your channel. I said, hi to my, which is a Maori word for welcome, come in, basically. So I was born in New Zealand, so I'm native to New Zealand, which is Maori, but I was raised here in Australia.
New Zealand's a place I'd like to visit one time. I've never been there.
New Zealand's beautiful. It's the best.
Yeah. I mean, from the pictures and videos I've seen, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome.
Lady Bex wants to know, what have I missed? Man, I don't even know where to begin. She missed everything. It's done.
She did say that she was going to marry that. What did she say? A couple. Oh, I'm going to marry that power pole.
She loves it so much. Yeah. Oh man. Waiting for the rundown, Greek. Meet her name. Yeah, you already know. Greek loves the rundown. The rundown is a very, very popular part of the show. We're almost there, by the way, everybody. It's 10:13. We've got 17 more minutes left of this extravaganza. I mean, I don't even know what else to call it. Like, it's been so fun. On top of it, we had to make 3 attempts to get it so that we can continue. But everybody's still with us. 175 beautiful souls watching. Really do appreciate it. Rodi Hormana says Maori language from New Zealand. Oh, okay, that's what someone was asking about. That flipping work is getting in my way, says Lady Bex. I'm sorry for that.
Rodi Hormana is my dad.
Okay, that's your dad?
That's my dad.
You got to be kidding me. The whole family's watching Daniel Prado Worldwide. We got to love that, bro.
Yeah, my dad's the one that got me onto this whole thing. So
I love it.
Wow.
I'll thank my dad.
Kryptonian, you don't have a whole family watching your channel, so
I should. They some of my families just now, they're actually starting to warm up to crypto. They've seen what it can do, how it's changed people's lives, and more importantly, they see how it just connects everybody. And at the end of the day, money is awesome. It's pretty important. It's up there with oxygen. You need it to live. But it's really all about the relationships in life. And that's what I love about crypto, and I love about this community. I've made so many great relationships, and they're just going to continue to grow. So much value added to my life being a part of the Vulcan community. So I'm excited about this.
Me too. Greek, everyone watching on your channel, thanks to everyone who is on the Greek's channel, and for everyone watching on Kryptonian's channel, anyone watching on NR's channel, anyone watching on Handicapped and Hot channel, everybody who's watching, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Let me see if I have any. Does anybody have a question for anybody on the panel? If there's anything about anything at all in life, you can ask, because Kryptonian knows everything.
No. I only know what you allow me to know.
I don't think Kryptonian is close to my age, but I think he has a lot of wisdom.
He does. He really is smart. I love me some Kryptonian, bro.
Yeah, I think you do too.
I don't think I can go a day without it nowadays.
Well, I think there's a lot of people. That's what's so unique about the Vulcan community. And I always come back to how great the community is. But you have a lot of wisdom out there. There's a lot
There
of
is,
people that are intelligent, they're wise, they put together things. You know, sometimes they're not always right, and they're a little goofy and stuff, and like Odonato's hair and stuff. You're just like, he's wise, he's strong, he's, you know. So
Oh yeah, I love Odie, man.
yeah. I hope he does really well.
I call him Odie-1 Kenobi, man. He's if there were Jedi for real, he'd be a Jedi, man. 100%.
He definitely could be one, bro. He definitely could be one.
Love me some Odie, man.
Andrew Avery loves the rundown. There it is. Travis Z says, whatever happened to finding Greek? Mrs. Greek. Great show, guys. Thank you so much. Well, don't worry. We have there's going to be a whole line of contestants for Greek in Las Vegas because I'm going to make sure of it.
Yeah.
Right? Every
No pressure.
Bro, yeah. That's going to be a lot of fun. Broad 2010 is here. He says, I'm here. Good to see you, brother. Samantha says, like how your son got you in. Oh, that's like Samantha is liking the VOD that you were brought in by Rody. There you go. I love that, bro. That's so much fun. Support Odonato American Ninja Warrior March 30th / April 3rd. There goes the oncameraaudience.com. You can apply to get tickets to be able to see Greek.
Daniel, I got to interject here.
Go ahead.
Look at there's a message there from Rody.
What? Oh no.
What is this?
You do a Pukana.
Does anyone here watch rugby?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know the All Blacks.
Love me some rugby, man.
Yeah, so the All Blacks, they do the haka. So my family, we can do the haka and all that. And at the end, they do a face. Oh, thanks, Dad. It's like this.
Let's see it, brother.
That's crazy.
Give him a round of applause, everybody. That was fantastic. I love it.
My dad's out here embarrassing.
Well, we have a gigantic rundown to do, and we are already nearly 10 minutes to the end. And I think that the rundown is going to take up probably five minutes or more. So let's get to the final words. Nava, you just were on. Let's continue with you and just give your final thoughts before we end the show. And then we'll have a half an hour break, everybody, so you can go get your coffee, your food, your lunch, go wash up a bit, get freshened up and ready for the big show when we watch Bryan Legend. And then we'll have another show afterwards, the Bryan Legend post-game show. You knew it was going to happen, everybody. We're going to be right back here talking about whatever it is that he just said, because it's going to blow our minds off. We're going to be completely baffled by the end of this. It's going to be unbelievable. I'm expecting huge things, and Samantha knew that already. That's right. Cosmic Force loving it. We're going to be coming right back right after this, right after Bryan. But we're going to start with our final thoughts now. Naval, you start, and then we're going to head in to the rundown.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Thanks for commenting, and thanks for I've got a few new subscribers here, so I just want to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel and like my video and all that. Me personally, I think Vulcan is the real deal, and I'm very bullish on it. I'm very excited for it to come, and it's going to change my life. It's going to change me and my family's life. Like I said, I come from a family of 16 children, and it's going to change all our lives basically. And I've got probably half of them into it. And,
good Lord, Rody was busy, bro. Come on, man. 16 children.
Yeah,
Rody, man.
He needs to strap it up.
Like Hendricks met his match. It seems.
This is worldwide. My goodness, we gotta get busy here.
But
16 children, my goodness.
So yeah, so thank you everybody, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Thanks.
Chris, your final thoughts, brother.
My final thoughts are that I'm appreciative to you and all the Vulcan community. I'm glad that I got to virtually meet Nava and watch. I'm going to go check out his videos and his YouTubes and all that. And I'll continue to accumulate and hold. So
That's right.
Thank you so much. Kryptonian, you're up, my brother.
Appreciate everybody. I guess jumping on the 3 attempts a day. I know we got Daniel kept pulling the streams down. He wouldn't let nobody talk. So we appreciate everybody jumping back online for the 3rd time. We know we're going to be on soon after Bryan's AMA. And I would just, as you guys know, give love to all, hatred to none, do right and fear no man. And as always, do your own research. And remember, everyone, no man can get rich himself unless he enriches others. So I'll see you guys on the blockchain.
There you go. Thank you so much for being here. Kryptonian, Nava, and Chris Cruz, thank you guys for being here. Right now, the rundown is next, and I will see you guys after Bryan. Okay, guys?
Take care.
Thanks,
Thank
brother.
you.
Thank you very much, brother.
So everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Obviously, it helps the channel a lot. But you guys knew what was going to happen. That's right. It is now time for the rundown. You knew it was going to happen. Boom! Let me bring it down just a bit. Oh, actually, that's a good volume. We can keep it there. We'll keep the volume right there where it is. There goes Biz Entertainment, who's putting the links to everybody's channel down there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on all of the channels that you enjoy. If not all of them, just period. Cosmic Force was here, everybody. Triple Moon Goddess was here. Richie McLaughlin was here. By the way, everybody, this is the time right now to start putting your name in at the bottom so that I don't forget you during the rundown. It's probably a good time to do it now because I see a lot of you guys doing it right at the end, right when I press the end, and you guys are saying it's too late. 7 Seeds was here. Lady Bex was here. There goes Brody Hormana with 16 kids was here. Christ almighty. Samantha was here. Richard Hudman was here. Miguel was here. Ty N was here. There goes Gus Navarro, who was here. Boom, there you go. Who else? Berto was here. Hendrik Rivera was here. Local Loop was here. You gotta love it. There goes Nava, who was here. Chris Cruz was here. Kryptonian was here. The Greek DeFi Guru was here. You gotta love all of these people that were here. Andrew Avery was here. Mrs. Worldwide was here. Seifu Warrior was here. You gotta love it. Who else? Robert Cato, who made an appearance, also was here. Melanin Delight was here. GMO Bowl was here. There goes the Greek DeFi Guru, who was here. By the way, we're on his channel right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on his channel as well. Who else was here? Let's get to the top somewhere, because I don't think we're going to be able to do 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. We'll do 1st, 2nd, and 3rd on this version. OBZ was here, because as you guys know, this is our 3rd attempt. Fowler was here with a super chat. Thank you so much. There goes James Mole, who was here. Nava was here. Who else? Just trying to get some people. Anzar was here. There you go. Just want to make sure that I get people that I have not said already. Aaron Sisla was here. Loot with Lucky was here. I'm going to go all the way to the top now. This is the time you put your name at the bottom so that you don't get missed during the rundown, everybody. By the way, there goes Crypto Pride, who was here. Live Freedom was here. Sorry Chad was here. Nathan B was here. Milky was here. Noah was here. Daryl Everett was here. Yor was here. How about that? That's cool. Condonguio Racing was here. Sky High was here. Richard Husband was here. I'm going all the way to the top here. All the way to the top. Where is the top? It's going to get there at some point. Donald Holcomb with a super sticker. Thank you so much. Ready Hacked was here. Melafella Crypto. TCW was here. Online Hustle University was here, giving us crap, but he still was here, everybody. How about that? It's an incredible rundown today. Kryptonian was here. Tim Lancaster was here. Jacko 13 was here. UK Shepsky was here. How about that one? Samantha, I got to her already. Sorry Chad was here. You got to love it. Benson Hedges was here. Vulcan BC Forging Brooklyn Hodel was here. Cal N was here. I told you it was going to be a long rundown, you guys. It's a big one. There goes Nathan B, who was here. Matthew Faulkner, who was here. Boom. Node Estate, who was here. Richie McLaughlin. I think I said him already, but that's fine. Daniel Prado was here. Boom. There you go. Confirmant RM was here. Saeed was here, everybody. There you go. I'm trying to make sure that I get as many people because this is a huge rundown. I mean, we went on and on and on today. Shepsky led us off today from the top. Jay Legend came in second. Lady Bex was third. Jaime Garcia Prieto was here. He was to show. And then Jay Legend, actually, it was Frame City Media who was to round out the top 5. There you go. Anybody else? Sharon Sabari was here. Mihal Loves APY was here. Stan Williams was here. Raz Mataz was here. Russ 2017 was here. Vulcan Dell was here. Nava, I said him. Milky was here. Did him already. Miss Love was here. Big Ray SA was here. You gotta love it, everybody. John Cannell was here. Anybody else that we're missing? Jason was here. Garrett Bro was here. Boom! I'm gonna go down to the bottom. There goes Crypto Pride. There goes Mikal Blog, who was here. I'm going all the way to the bottom now because I'm gonna make sure that I got everybody. And if you put your name at the bottom, you're sure to be on. Shadow X was here. Yanni Boy was here. Travis Z was here. Safer Warrior. Mina Hernandez was here. Danny Espitilla was here. Anybody else that I missed? Nathan B, I got you, brother. Fifi was here. Mason Cohen was here. Boom! Go Mavs was here. Glad you guys put your name there because I would not have gotten to you. Arnold was here. Lady Bex was here. You gotta love her. Justin Bieber was here, says Lady Bex. Vitacolos was here saying Pacino. He wants to hear some more of my Pacino. Absolutely spectacular, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I really do appreciate it. We're going to move on to Bryan Legend now in exactly 30 minutes from the time that this broadcast is up. I really appreciate everybody being here. We're going to make it in a big, gigantic way. I can't wait for all of this to go down. Today is the beginning of it because today is the first day of testnet. And testnet is when you know things got real, okay? That's it for this one, guys. I'll see you next time.